Welcome to the Legends final for the July meeting here. This is their 6th race of the weekend. 3 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday. And it's Stuart Robertson who is going to start on pole position. Alongside him will be Alistair Calderwood. The most successful drivers of the day though, we head to the back of the grid. And that's Stuart Black, Ryan McLeish and the blue car with the checker top, Ben Mason. As the cars make their way in towards the hairpin behind the safety car of Alan Barron, this is sure to be a cracker of a final. Alan Barron takes the Honda Civic Type R down into the trioval, and we're now under Stuart Robertson's discretion as he comes up towards the line. The red lights on the bridge, and we're about to go racing for the final. Lights out and away we go down towards Duffy's Dip for the first time. Chris Dewey very quickly jumps out on the right hand side in the luminous yellow car down towards Duffy's Dip, and let's hope everybody gets through here in one piece. That's the most important thing. Is that Ben McNeice at the front? Yes it is, as they come in towards McIntyre's Matt Knight very much up behind him. Then Scott Bourne. Those guys have made a great start. We go on board with Ben Mason. How has Ben Mason got up to 5th place already from starting at the back? That's Stuart Robertson as we bounce our way through the chicane. Ben Mason undercuts him on the exit as we go up towards Clarkson. Already the three at the front starting to pull away. If Mason's got this far through on the first lap, where is Stuart Black and Ryan McLeish? As we look further back, that's Peter McKernan behind Ben Mason just now in the Burnett Motorsport car for Peter McKernan, the light blue car with the luminous yellow number 4. But there's Stuart Black coming up the inside now. Stuart Black goes past John Bushby, and that's Elby Clark trying to go underneath as well. Ryan McLeish, the white car, number 71, sandwiched between Robertson and Waite, and we've got a safety car. Safety car comes out very early doors. We've lost somebody on the very start, unfortunately. And is it Alistair Calderwood? Where is Alistair Calderwood? Oh, yes, it is. It is Alistair Calderwood off into the gravel trap at the entrance towards turn 3. Safety car is out. As we ride down the hill with Ben Mason, you can see the marshals at work. Lots of floppies and bits of debris on the track. Alistair out of the car, which is the most important thing. And we'll get that cleared up and back underway. Lights out in the safety car as Alan Barron heads towards the hairpin, and it's Ben McNeice now who controls the restart. He decides when he wants to go. Matt Knight directly behind him, then Scott Bourne, Ben Mason, Peter McKernan still holding a fabulous 5th place just now, and then behind him we have got Stuart Black. Here we go, restart time, out of the hairpin, away goes Ben McNeice as he heads up. You can see the light panels flashing in the distance there, showing the green lights are now flashing around the circuit. The marshals have withdrawn the safety car boards, and in towards Duffy's Dip. McNeice can just hold that position from Matt Knight as they make their way down through Leslie's. Scott Bourne though, he has very much got different ideas. He wants to try and get past his teammate as they come down through the bottom of the circuit just now. Somebody wide in the gravel trap at the exit of McIntyre's. Couldn't see who that was from this camera view, but Scott Bourne sideways on the exit of McIntyre's and chicane, and that allows Ben Mason to catch right up to the back of that car as they make their way off the end of the curve. The number 91 car very much in play just now. Oh, spinning to the inside, John Bushby. Now, did he spin or was he pushed? John Bushby looks like he lit up the back wheels on the curb and goes back towards the inside as Matt Knight now hits the front. Scott Bourne tries to come back past Ben McNeice. Ben McNeice puts a couple of wheels in the gravel trap and ruins his momentum up the hill. And here comes the Mason and Black freight train, and Ryan McLeish must be the next car in view. Ryan McLeish, that white car at the top of the shot, all on his own. He's got quite a bit of a gap to bridge. Can he make that time up on the 5 at the front just now? It's Matt Knight who leads away from Scott Bourne, Ben Mason, Stuart Black. Brilliant onboard camera from Ben Mason as he comes through the chicane. Oh, sideways as you like from Scott Bourne up the back straight there. Brilliant to see. A little hand out the window to say hi, but also a hand out the window because there's a waved yellow flag at Clark's corner for John Bushby, who's in the inside gravel trap. We can see John in the distance getting out there. He'll climb over the tyre wall. But great heads-up racing from Scott Bourne towards Ben Mason. Just a little hand signal to say, watch out, flag out ahead. Matt Knight comes out off the hairpin in car 222 and makes his way up the main straight. We're classing that one as a Ford sedan, although it does look completely different from every other one. It's almost like a van, isn't it? It's brilliant to see. Great design of car, that. as Mason round the outside of Scott Bourne in towards Duffus Dip. Good power move from Ben Mason, and on the back of Ben McNeish, he's bridged the gap. It's Ryan McLeish. The white car at the back has now made it 6 cars battling for the lead here in the Scottish Legends Championship at Knockhill. Through the chicane they all rumble and land, and Ryan McLeish, well, he's a bit of a danger man, is young Ryan. He's having a fabulous year, and the speed and the consistency is very much there. Round towards the apron they come, 3 wide almost, on to the brakes they go as Ben Mason tries to go round the outside of Matt Knight, but Matt Knight holds that inside line, and that's the driving seat. Mason gets shown the edge of the track. McLeish puts a couple of wheels in the gravel trap, and where has Ben McNeish gone? That's what we're asking. Ben McNeish disappears from that gaggle at the front. In towards Duffus Dip again, they all fan out on the brakes. Matt Knight really driving a blinder here, managing to keep these guys all at bay. Ryan McLeish tries to go round the outside of Stuart Black and Scott Bourne. That's never going to work. Ryan, very cheeky that little move from Ryan. I like that, but unfortunately just run out of road on the exit of McIntyre's. As Ryan McLeish, Stuart Black would have been thinking, surely not on my watch, son. And Ryan McLeish, well, you've got to give him 10 out of 10 for enthusiasm there, and he will make a move. It is coming, that's for sure. But still, as they come in towards the apron, it's Matt Knight on the inside. Ben Mason trying to go around the outside, trying to squeeze him. Here comes Stuart Black now. Matt Knight heads for the inside line. He'll keep that all day through. Oh, big opposite lock snap through the heart of the corner. Will that give Scott Bourne the drive on the inside? Or will it be Stuart Black and Ben Mason who team up and push past the teammates up the main straight, underneath the Beatson's Building Supply Bridge into Duffus Dip? Who's bravest on the brakes? It's Ben Mason and Stuart Black side by side. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Matt Knight as they go down. Black's on the grass as they go in towards the McIntyre's corner, and thankfully they all manage to stop, and it's Ryan McLeish who now comes out as Matt Knight takes a trip through the gravel trap, and Stuart Black also succumb to a bit of that gravel on the exit off the corner as well. Well, that's broken up the pack at the front, that's for sure. And it's given us now Ben Mason away at the front on his own, and the man who was at the back 4 corners ago finds himself in second place now. That's Ryan McLeish in the number 71 car. He's ahead of Scott Bourne, and then Scott Bourne in turn ahead of Stuart Black, number 52, who leads the championship at this point in time. From Ben Mason and Ryan McLeish as they make their way up the main straight. Ryan McLeish now coming under pressure from Scott Bourne, who's managed to get himself back together after that last lap, and Stuart Black, possibly the luckiest man on track after taking the trip along the grass towards McIntyre's and managing to stay on track and get through the corner. Just a couple of wheels into the gravel trap. In towards that corner they come now. The camera view from the chicane looks back towards McIntyre, down through the Butcher's Dip, and then they come up through the Black Circle chicane now. Up the back straight. Oh, Bourne with another couple of wheels. Not just a couple of wheels, Bourne with a lot of wheels into the gravel trap there. And through it goes 26. We've not seen too much of that car. That's Scott Hines as he rumbles through the shop. Scott Hines, we lost Dad Pat in round number 1 when he had a fairly sizable barrel roll, and Pat hasn't been back since that. But we do hope Pat makes it out for the final. If not, we'll look forward to welcoming him back on track for 2023. Pat Hines, first time back in the race car in 12 years, and it only unfortunately lasted a handful of corners. Fast man on his day, and he'll be a welcome return in 2023. But Ben Mason leads in towards the hairpin, and Ben is just controlling this now, looking very comfortable out the front. But you can't be too comfortable, because Ryan McLeish, Scott Bourne and Stuart Black could all still work together as Mason puts a few wheels in the gravel trap. So Ben is feeling the pressure as they now go up over the crest of the hill and onto the last lap. Now that gap has come down considerably since the way into the hairpin, because Ben lost his drive through the hairpin, and Ryan McLeish now is on the all-out attack as they go in towards McIntyre's. McLeish has got to drive the lap of his life in order to catch up with Ben Mason, and Ben needs to just not put a foot wrong. Scott Bourne very much under pressure also from 52. Stuart Black, Bourne sideways through the chicane. That will hurt him up the back straight, and he goes defensive in towards Clark. Stuart Black tries to go around the outside, and Bourne runs out of road into the gravel trap. Great shame that. He'll rejoin in 4th place and take those 4th place points away with him. But in towards the hairpin, Ben Mason has been caught on this last lap by Ryan McLeish, flying Ryan, but it's not to be for Ryan McLeish, because all Ben's got to do, select a couple of gears, which is pretty straightforward in Legend, up towards the finish line, And Ben Mason takes the victory from Ryan McLeish, and Stuart Black will round out the top 3 with Scott Bourne a fabulous 4th place for number 91. Scott Hines will come through. Billy Waite takes a trip across the inside of the hairpin on the last lap, last corner. And Scott Hines will take 5th place with Ben McNeice 6th, Elby Clark in 7th, Billy Waite in 8th, Peter McKernan will come home in 9th, we see him crossing the line. Chris Dewey in the very bright yellow car in 10th. Fabulous legends racing here at Knockhill Racing Circuit, but it's Ben Mason who takes the final victory for today. So once again, 22 Ben Mason wins from Ryan McLeish 71 and 52 Stuart Black. Fastest lap of the race went to Ryan McLeish with 58.9. And join us for the second last Legends round, which will be September the 4th at Knockhill, anti-clockwise.